recording.
You're just never going to let me live that down, are you?
Absolutely not.
Never gonna live you down. Never gonna live it up.
All right. Silric just shoots himself in the face with his bow after hearing that.
Yeah, I think we just got rickrolled.
We got dick rolled.
Rickrolled by the bard.
Rickrolled, yeah. I could have brought up a bagpipe version. Oh, I wonder if there is a bagpipe version of that.
Probably, but
Here we go.
you're not going to look for it.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah.
And speaking of, we are now rolling.
Right on. Well, welcome to Microphones of Madness, where we have been rickrolled by our very own bard, if you can believe it.
You got it coming.
I mean, it's all right if you like living. All right. So it is Monday, so it is time for the Temple of Elemental Evil, the fourth level, the most dangerous of all levels.
So we keep being told.
Hey, you're the ones that had to retreat into like a cubby hole to spend the night recovering after almost getting trounced by a god. So you tell me.
That was unexpected.
Well, as long as we stay out of room 419 right now, we'll be moderately okay.
All right. So we will introduce all y'all and catch y'all up to speed, especially Baltana, because we're currently in the middle of the Drow exchange, apparently. So yeah, why don't we start with Jay? Jay, who are you playing?
Tonight I am playing Baltana. He is a Drow thief.
Matt.
I am Dagmark Ironrune, Dwarven Priest of Moradin.
Brian with a Y.
Oh, that would be I, Squidder Cutbait, human bard extraordinaire, master of the bagpipes, the cowbell of doom, and the skull of never-ending wonders and gobstoppers, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't really tested the powers out for it. You'll see.
Don't get used to saying that, Mr. Rick Roll. And finally, Rodney.
Hi, I'm playing John Shandling from accounting.
Oh,
I had to do it
again?
since Matt didn't do it. I'm playing
Sorry.
Silric the elf, master of spell and sword and all around mid.
He's a Gen Z elf. That's awesome.
I'm trying to eat dinner at the same time.
And we will be missing our other drow, hence the drow exchange. Neko is feeling a bit under the weather, so maybe she'll show up later, but right now she is under the weather. So we will exchange one drow for the other.
And get well soon if you're not coming and you're just listening at home.
Yeah. Get well soon. I'm making air quotes now, really. Get well soon. So last time, you guys had spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out your strategy for exploration because the jig is up, so to speak. And they know something's going on. You did encounter an ogre with its with the canine patrol. A drug sniffing griffin, and Squidder was able, with the help of his bardic powers, kind of mostly the skull, to send them off on a mission of doom to go attack the bandits in the tower. After that, you started to explore the other side of the main hallway. After seeing a bunch of trolls and ogres pour out to man their battle stations, you made your way through like their cafeteria and like their quarters, their bunks, and you had sent Squidder to do a little bit of exploring because there was no thief.
Thanks,
And
Steve.
one of the people you rescued, um, a human thief, disappeared while Squidder was doing this. Currently, Squidder is in this hallway looking at an ogre in a chef's hat and an apron going through other people's stuff. And he hears a scuffle from behind and sees himself poised. And that's kind of where we left it.
Yeah. What a handsome fellow you are.
So we're going to roll Squidder, roll a d6.
Yes. Well, that is a 4.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6.
Oof.
So the other Squidder, what's your armor class, Squidder?
6.
All right. 6?
I think.
Really?
Oh, wait, no. That's studied level with a ring of protection +1. Plus, don't I have a dexterity bonus? I thought I was much more dexterous than that. Oh, wait, yeah, it's like, so I'd have 14. Because... Okay, so it popped me at a 4. I'm harder to hit than you'd think.
No, you're harder to hit than you think.
Oh. Well, this seems like it's going to be a little bit of trouble.
So, Squidder, you turn around just in time to avoid a swipe from this thing's hand.
We don't have to be enemies.
All right, so that's what he's doing. So far, you have not alerted the ogre in the other room. And what are you doing?
I am going to give him the gesture of neither of us wants to be squished flat. Very inconvenient.
So make a charisma roll there.
Right. Oof. Flying colors. Let's see. Oh. With an 11 versus a 16 charisma. I think that is more than sufficient.
Okay. He looks at you with murder in his eyes, and he says,
Not very nice.
"It doesn't matter, mate. I could become him too.
Oh,
But you'll make a toothsome snack."
I'd like to see you try. But
All right.
Thanks.
So the rest of you, what are the rest of you? You're in 405 while this is going on. What are the rest of you doing? Because you can kind of see in the dark that all y'all are demi-human. And it is not 60 feet down that passage, so. And you did notice that Frederick was gone.
Okay. No, when we were spending time in here, just so from last week, did we spend a night in this room, or was this just getting ready for the battle?
This is just getting we cut it there.
Okay.
You had spent the night on the other side.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you didn't miss the session where you were hunkering down. You just missed the actual hunkering down. So it was in the other section.
Okay.
So while this is going on, what are the rest of you guys doing? You had sent Squidder on ahead.
Into 406, right?
Right. Well, you're in 405, and he was going on to 407.
Oh, 407. Okay. All
406.
right.
You
Yeah,
had looked at
those are a bunch
406 and
of
4. Yeah.
those are a bunch of
They were
sleeping
like
cells or something, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
That was like their barracks.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hang at the hallway leading to 407 and wait and see if we hear from Squidder or anything.
Okay. Well, then you kind of see you for a second. You kind of have to smack yourself in the head because you think you're seeing something. Well, maybe had a bad mushroom, but there's two Squidders, and they are having a. It looks like they're having a heated debate, but on the DL.
Oh,
Everybody,
jeez.
look.
One was bad enough.
I heard that.
All right, so that's what Dagmark is doing. How about Silric? What are you doing?
I will go and try to check out what is going on with Squidder.
Okay, so you're going to go into the hallway.
Yes.
All right, so you see Squidder talking to himself. And you can see at the end of the hallway, the room that it leads to is lit, and you can see shadows moving, and you hear rummaging noises coming from that room. Rifling of papers, opening and closing of drawers, that kind of chests.
That sort of thing.
Right.
What are you doing?
And then they both kind of turn around.
Ah, shit.
Splitter, what do you say?
That's right. Look, I found someone new for the band.
And the
I'm a real Squidder.
one of them says, "Look, I found somebody new for the band," and the other says, "Yeah, wouldn't he make a great addition?"
Hey, wait a minute. That's my line.
All right. Both of you, get your asses in here right now. Right
Come on.
now.
All right. It's like I'll head over to them, slinking carefully so as not to alert the ogre next door.
Okay,
But you all know
I'm gonna
you're
put
Squidder.
a pin in that. And we're gonna go to Baltana and ask what he's doing.
I'm going to. I want to see. So I saw Selric go out in the hallway.
Yep.
What I want to do is I want to scout ahead to see if I can hear anything.
So you're
I know
also
that they're
going
being-
into the hallway.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go into the
Okay.
hallway. I want to attempt to sneak and see if I can hear something.
All right, what's your move silently?
My move silently is 55%.
Okay. Yeah, so you oh good. Yeah, so you kind of like creep up and see like all this happening. Yeah, you see because they're like right in the middle of everything. You see Silric dressing down two Squidders. very quietly.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, because you're really the only one who has the ability to move silently.
Yep.
The rest of you can make dex rolls at a penalty of 2. So that would be Squidder.
Mm-hmm.
What is your dex?
My dex is 14.
Okay. And Silric, what's your dex?
My dex is 17.
Holy smokes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
that
love
doesn't
this.
seem fair, does
Oh.
it?
Focus.
That if a thief like, there's got to be a better way to figure out if you're making noise or not. Well, anyway. So what ends up happening? Because I rolled really well for you, Silric.
Oh.
Silric grabs both of them by the collar and starts to drag them back into the into 405.
Oh no.
I can imagine like Silric leading them both in by their ears.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Be like the mama
like
cat
grabs them.
scruffing them.
Yeah.
Look at this
You and I-
bullshit that Silric's got him, or Squidder's got himself into.
All right, so Baltana, you creep up the rest of the hallway and see that there is an ogre. He is wearing a chef's hat and an apron, an ogre-sized apron over his armor that says,
Kiss
the cook, bitch.
Well then. Okay.
And he's got his club kind of in one hand, and he is rifling through. There's like 3 beds in this room. And he is going through, he's like tumbling the beds, going through chests and stuff like that.
Okay. But he hasn't heard us or heard me.
No, not yet.
I am going to sneak back and let everyone know about the ogre with the chef's hat.
Okay.
And put my finger like to my lips and just like shh, get the hell out of here. You know.
Which direction is that guy? Is he in 402?
407.
Oh, along with Squidder and the 2 Squidders?
No, so the 2 Squidders, all that action just took place in that hallway.
Oh, okay. They hadn't yet made it to 407. All right.
Right. And as Silric grabbed them and dragged them back in, Baltana went to go and check it out and saw like there's like some ogre chef like going through people's stuff.
So, I'll just point basically in the direction of that, and I'll make sure to go back to the rest of the team and basically announce what's going on and try to stay incognito as much as I can until we decide to move up.
Okay, so you're back in like the weird like dining area that has barracks off of it.
Okay.
So,
guys, this is an ogre. Also, wiser to you.
I just showed up. I saw myself.
Which one's a real you?
just beside myself, I think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's me.
So do we just let you guys have a cage match to figure out which one's real?
This Joker came by and he snuck up behind me and grabbed my bagpipes.
And he grabbed my bagpipes. It's a
Look. I don't want to hear about Squidder grabbing Squidder's bag or whatever. All right. We need to figure out which one of you is our Squidder and which one. Did you like touch anything? Did you stumble across a spell of duplication?
No, I think I was just doing what bards do.
Oh, dear God.
You procreate, not duplicate.
Not that part. It's like everyone's so sordid today.
Moradin's beard.
Oh, he's got the elf saying it.
There's clearly only one way to settle the question of who is the true Squidder. That is with a bagpipe off. Who can get their pipes off the best?
I'm going to cast a spell real quick, Steve.
Okay.
Thank you.
Detect evil.
Well, it's Squidder, so they both shine.
Well, okay. The referee has to decide what is evil. Some things are potential evil, like blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But it's something that has evil purpose or living beings with evil intentions.
Again,
So
Squidder,
I don't think Squidder always has evil intentions.
Okay. So the one that
if you want to take the easy way out, then yeah, Squidder, it'd be useless here.
What? Yeah. No. It's like you just have to think of it like that test. One of us.
But I know that's what Dagmark's first move would be.
So the Squidder, who is voiced by the GM, starts to glow, sickly green.
Okay.
That one.
Now, how does...
just to me or to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, just to you.
Okay, I'll go over to Silric and go, that one doesn't look right, and point at the glowing one.
But the one that's not carrying bagpipes, a cowbell, and...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the one without all the gear. Yeah.
But I appreciate the spot. Make sure that they didn't switch. You! I'm pointing at glowy one.
He looks abashed and says, "Me?
Yeah, you. What was the name of the barmaid I slept with in Hamlet?"
That's a trick question. You slept with no barmaid in Hamlet.
Whoa.
What's the name of the barmaid you slept with in Hamlet?
Petunia?
You, real Squidder.
Yes.
Real Squidder.
What was the name of the barmaid you slept with in Hamlet?
To be really honest, I wasn't really quite paying all that much attention.
Okay. You're right on the money there, Dagmar.
Come on, guys. We can. It's like we can work this out.
Look, it's like everyone can see through your pathetic impersonation act because there's no way that you could possibly be the real Squidder. So instead, why don't I try to give you a better deal here that we can give you all the adventure and maiming and killing that you possibly want and all sorts of sordid activities. But on our side, it pays better and the safety rate is much higher.
He looks from the dwarf and his hammer, the elf, and the chilly sword that's going, yes, he's proven evil. Slay him now. and the drow, who mysteriously he can't see because you are moving silently and
Yep.
so yeah, he's like okay, maybe there's a better way, and he morphs back into Freudrick.
Okay. First
You,
off,
Frederick.
don't do that again in front of me. That was gross.
It is kind of gross
Yeah.
because this is written what, in 1985, so see, there was no CG, it was all practical, so a lot of claymation involved in that transformation.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now,
Now we can see who we're really dealing with.
well, we
I-
are
I
really
read-
possibly dealing
Old
with
man
an ogre.
Freudrick.
Mhm.
Old man Freudrick.
He was trying to keep the amusement park for tax reasons.
Oh no! Oh man! There goes my band. I really had a great idea
All
for it. We were going to be the Doppelgangers.
Oh,
Ugh.
jeez.
All right.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, right? It's like, people have tried to guess who's the real lead singer and everything. Like, it was a great act. I had it all worked out in my head. Oh well.
What's up with this ogre, Baltana?
So I'm not sure. He looks like a chef, and he was snooping around a chest. But that's when I came back to make sure to alert you guys so we didn't accidentally make more noise than needed.
Oof. Sorry.
It's okay. Expecting a bard to be quiet is.
Like asking
Kinda.
water not to be wet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ice isn't wet.
Ugh.
Yes, and that's why they
You're
have a
not
different
in my-
word for it. Freudrick.
If that is your real name.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right.
He
Do you
turns
know
into
this
a
ogre-
barmaid from Hamlet and says, "Why, I could be Petunia, hon."
Oh dear. My lunch. Do you know anything about this ogre who's milling about, Ben? You seem like a
No. I honestly, my plan was to get rid of you and join the party and wait till you guys got out of here and then make my way out. But maybe
These guys
take
are
one or
bad.
two of you with me. But well, that's blunt.
Yeah.
So what's this about, a band?
Yeah. It's like, are you better on drums or are you better on the lute?
Yeah, I don't know. Quarter note from the 16th note. So
You're perfect. We're gonna be
I
a
guess
great
I'm
I'll teach you.
guess
I'll
I
teach
can
you the
play
repertoire
drums.
later. I'll teach you the repertoire later. All right. But for now, let's go kill this ogre. Or should we try to? Well, if he's a cook, maybe he knows how to make some good dishes. Should we try to recruit the ogre too? We were a little short.
Well, it's up to you. You have the skull of whatever.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. It's like we're going to go in and we're just going to show this ogre who's in charge here.
Great.
By what?
I'm not sure. I'm working this plan as we go along. So, I go head back towards the door. Watch Roderick. Watch him close. And
So
That's it.
Frodrick says, "Okay, I'll tell you what. You're probably still my best chance of getting the hell out of this freaking freak show of a temple." He morphs again. This time, he looks like a very short ogre.
told you.
doesn't quite have the range to get to true ogre height.
Hmm.
But he's still taller than you. He's like 7 feet tall, but
Oh.
still just a little short. He's very short. He's like a Yoda of ogres. And he goes, all right, let's get this guy.
All right. We enter into the
So-
room.
So who's doing what? And
So if we're gonna go after him, then I'm gonna go ahead slowly to sneak in there.
okay. All right. Is
And
everybody going in after this ogre?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to follow, but I'm going to keep an eye on that doppelganger. I don't trust it.
Well, no, don't trust him at all. He's like
All right, well, at this point, the doppelganger is hard to miss because he's
He's a shogur. He's
yeah,
a short ogre.
he's a shulker.
Oh.
With a
you
diamond.
could turn him into mega ogre.
Nah, I'm saving that for goats.
No, we're saving that for the goat.
All right. So you guys come up the passage. Somebody roll me a d6.
Ooh, I got it. Ooh, 5.
All right. So here's the deal. The ogre does not see you coming, and you'll have a surprise round.
fantastic.
All right.
So yeah, so his back is to you. As he's like muttering to himself, where is it? Where is it?
It's precious.
Oh,
Okay, then I'm going to go pokey pokey.
All right, so Baltana, you are trying to hit armor class 4.
And that hit.
oh,
So that would be. Give me a quick sec. That's 1d8 plus 1. And is it considered a sneak attack?
Yes, it 100% is.
Okay.
Because it's
That would be
a surprise round, and yeah.
So 16 points of damage.
oof.
Phew.
Bad day to be an ogre.
Well, that ogre. All right. Yeah, so he lets out a blood-curdling scream because it hurts. 16 points of damage straight in the backside hurts.
Oh,
Who's next?
I guess I'll go and I will hit him with an entangle spell.
Okay, so he must make his save against magic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So vines spring up around him, but he's able to sidestep them as he continues to howl in pain, clutching at his back.
Unsported.
Silric, Dagnark, what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess there's not much choice now. I will take a swing at the chef.
Armor class 4.
Armor class 4.
Yep.
4. Yeah, that's going to be a miss.
Okay. And Dagnark.
Is there room for one more person to get in and swing or no?
Yeah. So, and it's a pretty big room. Yeah, you could swing.
Okay. Swing and a miss.
All right.
Back
So,
to the old
Frederick
ways.
Yep.
Frederick is also going to take a swing, and he misses too. All right, so it's a new round. Somebody roll a d6.
Got the last one.
3.
Oh,
Roll the 5.
oh,
So Howling, let's see how he does with his morale check, because you guys like really fucked him up. And he is alone. And where are you? ML. There we go. Oh yeah, he's still down to fight. But he yells out the ogre equivalent of "Hey Rube," and then is going to take a swing at. You're all kind of there, so roll d4. See where that gets us. 4. That's Silric.
AC 0.
Your armor class is AC 0, right?
Correct.
All right. Oh, he totally misses. Yeah, he like swings wildly with his club. But to no avail.
Okay.
So now it's your guys' turn.
Okay. You said armor class 4, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, give me a sec.
He is. There's blood running down the back of his cuirass.
I rolled 10, 11. Where is my chart?
What's your THAC-O?
My THAC-O is 17 plus 2.
So you are trying to beat a 13 and then add 2 to whatever you roll.
Yeah. So that would be.
Oh, I'm sorry, 12. My fault.
Okay.
No. Never mind. I lied. 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay. Then I missed. I rolled a 12.
Okay. So Baltana swings, pulls out his dagger, and goes for another or short sword. It's a short sword, right? Goes for another shot. But now this thing is flailing around and thrashing. So his blood from its wound is splattering on you guys. Hopefully, it doesn't have any weird bloodborne diseases that transmit cross species. Okay, so Squidder, just go in the order you gave me.
Let's see. I really want to know if he knows any good recipes, but I don't think we're going to get that chance to talk him out yet.
I have a wonderful goat adobo.
Oh, wait, what? No! Wait, yes, wait, that sounds great. That's... Okay, I'm conflicted here.
First, you brown the meat for 5 minutes.
All right, that's very knowledgeable. We don't have to fight. Can we help you with what you're looking for, and what are you looking for? I know this is rude of us to barge in on you like this and try to kill you right out, but you seem like a man of impeccable taste.
How are you doing this? Like, are you just
Yeah.
like talking to him?
I'm just going to do a regular casual talk and attempt at a charisma roll to keep him from killing all.
Okay. You're gonna make a charisma roll, but there's a penalty. There's like a 2-point penalty because it's gonna be considerable. It's like a 5-point penalty because you stabbed him in the back and he's bleeding.
Are you going to hold that against us? You can. It's like
Yes, most definitely. Make your roll.
Well, I got a 10, so that makes it. But still, with a point to spare, gang.
All right. So he says, "You're the ones they told us you're about."
Good fins or bad fins?
You're the intruders.
Are we the intruders? Or are you
Okay,
the
so
intruders?
that's what he says. He says you're the intruders.
How dare you? You see who we are?
What Silric? So you see that he like kind of eases up. He's still like in pain. We're in combat, so there's no conversations happening.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll take another swing.
All right.
All right. I will give you. You can have a +1 bonus
Okay.
because like he's taken it back by Squidder, and you see him visibly like unclench for a second.
In that case, that is a hit.
Okay, roll your damage.
8.
Okay, yeah. Now he howls and screams in pain. Dagmar.
Swing again.
All right,
Okay.
and
And
by
a
the
miss.
way, all right. By the way, Silric, your sword is gleefully saying yes, yes. More blood, more blood. The evil must die.
We're working on it. Cool your
Right,
jets
so
there. Oh,
he is going to take another swing at you because you hit him this time. Now it's not random. Now he's pissed. No, actually, you know what?
Chicken butt.
With a hurt look in his eye, of that says 100%. You betrayed me. What's your armor class? There, Squidder. It's a 4, 3,
Let's
right?
see. No, 4. It's like I'm at 4 right now.
All right. God damn this die. He swings at you and misses.
But give me
As
the recipe.
a new round. Somebody roll a d6. Happens.
1.
I rolled a 2. Womp womp. And his club goes snickety snick as he continues to attack Squidder, but misses anyway. All right. Baltana, what are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to hit him.
All right.
Oh. It's gonna take
And that would be a hit.
Oof, a palpable hit.
And
All
that
right,
would
roll.
be for damage, that would be 4 points of damage.
Okay. He is still hanging on, but like now he's like bleeding out all over the place. Next would be Squidder, the betrayer.
In my defense, I didn't think I was going to betray you that hard. But, oh, fine. It's like I take a swing at him.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, that was a 1.
Yes,
I miss
you miss it.
I
Totally
miss
miss
it
it.
very badly.
Oh, all right. Silric. Finish him off. No,
Nat
finish
20.
him. How does he die?
With the sword screaming in his ear with pure bloodlust, Silric surges forth and thrusts into the upper part of the ogre's throat, twists, and then just brings the sword to the side. Turning to face the rest of the group, the wind blowing his mohawk and a fountain of blood erupting from behind him.
Where'd the wind come from?
Yeah.
He's an elf.
Dramatic.
Either that or Freudic farted.
Yeah, or the ogre did when it died.
As it passed. All right. Yeah, so the ogre. Yeah, ogre. Frozen ogre.
Frozen ogre.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's a cold sword.
I keep forgetting that. I'll have to remember that next time.
Frozen ogre. All right, so yeah, he does one of those down on his knees and then slumps forward. Wham! What are you guys doing?
I try to save a hat.
Here, take the chef's hat, man. Jeez.
You know what? I'm looking at these stats, and the ogre shaman has a
Oops.
unusual armor class. Does he? Not really. Anyway, I'm going to say that the chef's hat is a chef's hat +1.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's rifle through his pockets.
But it's a French chef's hat. Like one
I
of
don't
those
mind.
tall boys. Not the fucking do-rags you see chefs wearing these days.
Well,
That is like 100% like ratatouille. You can
yeah,
stick a
we'll
rat in
get
there.
you a rat,
It'll cook
Squidder.
for you. It'll cook for you.
It'll drive you
Does
around.
it force him to speak with a French accent?
Yes.
Oh no!
Yes. Yes, it does. The occupiers. But as a bonus, the recipe for lamb adobo or goat adobo is magically thrown into your mind.
At last, another recipe. Oh, this is going to be so delicious, but will my goats trust me after?
But you need a rat to cook it.
Oh.
That's the secret. The secret to the goat adobo recipe is rat.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to be one of those campaigns.
All right. So yes, so chef's hat +1.
Whew. Thank goodness. I needed some new armor anyway.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go take a look at the chest that he was originally looking at.
Okay. So there's a couple of chests that he was rifling through, and he had gotten through one of them. Tell you what.
Tell me.
TTC. That means nothing to you.
Nope.
But TTC means everything to me.
Treasure
It means a lot to you too. TTC. That is short for Treasure Type C.
Yeah, you know me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh Christ!
Nope, he has nothing to do with it. Moradin's beard.
All right. So, in this particular chest, you find 4,000 silver pieces.
Holy shit! Thank you.
No electrum. No gems. No jewelry. No magic. You find 4,000 silver pieces.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
All right. So, that's the one chest is open. There are 3 more chests.
Well, I'm gonna get busy then. I'm gonna ask everybody, is it okay if I pop the other chests here, guys?
Do it
Take
safely.
a second.
Just what we pay you for.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
get
right,
paid.
so
I will attempt to
Why?
pop it.
So they're all locked. They all have like simple locks.
Okay. Should be easy enough.
As you are working, well, roll for the first lock.
Okay, give me a sec here. So I need open locks is 65%.
Right.
So let me roll a D100. Give me a sec. So that first one is 18.
Okay. Yeah. So you pop that open pretty easily, and you see like there's a bunch of clothes and everything, and you see glittering in there a couple of gems. There's 3 of them actually.
Okay.
And just as you reach down to pick them out, somebody roll a d6.
Yes.
Just one of you.
Do it.
Do it,
Five.
Baltana.
2.
Do it better. Sorry.
Baltana rolled it.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
All right.
Or do you want somebody else to roll for my death?
I didn't ask. Tell you what it was all about. I never said anything about why you were rolling. I'm going to tell you why you were rolling, though. So a 2 gets you. Let's got to real quick look up the actual rule, so I'm not lying.
Magical cowbell.
No, there's no cowbell. I mean, there's like legitimately, there's
The Excalibur.
legitimately there's 3 jewels in there, and you know they're not worth any like a lot. Like there's 2 100s and 150.
Yeah, so none of them fit into Scully's skull face.
Oh, absolutely not. You already know that you have to travel to different realms to get those. That's like actually why you're down here.
Rude. But
Sorry. It's because I'm looking in the wrong section. All right, here we go. There we go. Surprise. When to check. A result of 1 or 2 means the side is surprised. Okay, so as you guys are like fascinated by this, sorry, you all turn to hear this a panel on the north wall of this room slide out of place and see 3 ogres and a human come in, and they're going to have a surprise round on you.
Oh,
I mean, you rolled a 2.
Yep.
All right. So there's 5 of you. Now we can let this guy in on the fun. All right. So the big ogre is gonna go after Squidder.
oh,
Damn.
dang.
The dice
And
have
misses.
it out for you.
He misses with his club.
Oh,
One of the smaller ogres
are we going
is
clubbing?
going after the dwarf. What's your armor class there, Dagmar?
Oof.
1.
Ooh, that might be a hit. That is just a hit. The club comes smacking you upside the head. Actually, you know what? It would not be a club. It would be from
A
it would be a
pillow.
spear. No, he throws a spear at you. Which is because, distance. Yeah, so you're going to take 6 points of damage as a spear pierces you. The second one
Oh,
of those guys is going to attack Baltana. What's your armor class, Baltana?
2.
2. That is that's a hit. A second spear. That's going to do 8 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
And then the human looks at the elf and makes a gesture. And so, Silric, make a saving throw against magic.
All right. Save versus spells, eh?
Yes.
That is a fail.
All right. The whole room within 15 feet of Silric goes silent. All you can hear is the blood in your ears. You're all kind of within 15 feet of Silric. So all you can hear is the blood in your ears. In Silric, you can hear the sword in your head, drowning out the blood in your ears. All right.
I return with a gesture of my own.
All right. Somebody roll a d6.
that's going to be a Squidder. Let's see. Oof. Ooh, 5.
All right. I rolled a 3. So
Okay.
you guys can do what you want.
I vote we kick them to the curb. How many have we got here for sure? 3 that we can see?
There's 3 ogres and a human that can cast silence spell.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's only one solution to that. And we ring at the bell, which should perfectly work even if you can't hear a thing. It's the gesture, not the actual audibility of it. Bring me some better.
Oh no, your all your instruments are worthless.
Ah.
Within 15, you can't make sound.
Yeah, well, it's like, the goats can sense me from it.
Yeah, you
Well,
take out your cowbell and start hammering on it, and it's nothing.
Fine. Anyway, it's like, can I at least do it while trying
Maybe
to move towards the outer edge of a cone?
So to move to the outer edge of the cone, you would have to go toward the attackers.
Oh, one of those kind of cones. Never mind.
It's not a cone; it's just a circle.
Well, either way, squib a circle. I'm not going for
It's not that big of a room, so
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. So someone hit me. Can I make an assumption on who cast the silence spell?
it was obviously the human.
Okay. And can I reach the human?
The humans in robes, black robes with embroidered with the symbol of all 4 of the elements.
Okay.
Yes, you can certainly reach the human.
Then I'm going to go introduce him to my weapons. I'm going to attempt to hit him.
All right, so you are trying to hit armor class -1.
Holy shit. That would be a no. Quick question. After I attack, can I attempt to hide or no?
No, yeah, now he knows
Okay.
who you are.
That's fine. Okay.
All right. Okay, so Baltana has gone in straight for this robed fellow. The Squidder takes out his cowbell, hits it, and nothing happens. Would you like to do something else?
Let's see. Well, I bring out my blade and I prepare myself to attack the next round.
All right. Silric.
I'm going after the big ogre.
Which there's all right, the first one, the biggest one.
Yeah, the biggest.
Okay, so you're trying to hit armor class 4.
Armor class 4. Four is 13. And just barely misses.
Okay. Dagmar.
Okay, I saw Silric try to hit his cowbell and he didn't hear a sound, right?
Right.
There wasn't a noise. How far away from Silric am I? Or Squidder?
Well, right now you're kind of all grouped together, except for Baltana, who is away from the rest of you.
I'm going to try and say something. Do I hear my voice?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to
No,
try to. Okay, then I'm going to try to get at least I'm going to move my full movement rate, like at a straight angle away from wherever Squidder is.
And
Because he casts silence 15-foot radius. I can cast that spell, so I assume I can recognize it,
right.
that we've been silenced.
Except
So I'm going to try and get out of the range of the spell.
okay. So it looks like so
I mean, I'll just keep humming until I can hear myself as I move.
okay. So the odd thing is that you get 15 feet away from Squidder and you still can't hear yourself. But once you get out of the range of what's your move? Is it 40, right? You can go anywhere in the room, basically. Right?
Yeah, 40 feet around.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if you go towards where these guys are grouped right now by the door,
Okay.
you like the secret door
Right.
that slid open, then you could start to hear yourself.
Okay. But because of the amount I had to move, I assume I don't get an action.
No, you can have an action. It's a small room. But
Okay,
you do think it's weird that you you got 15 feet away from Squidder and it was still humming. You couldn't hear yourself.
he might have dropped it in the center of the room. Then I'm going to cast the same spell behind him, so it's kind of in the hallway, but it encapsulates Beltana and the robe figure.
Okay. All right. So basically, for all intents and purposes, at this point, this whole room is silent.
Except right where I'm standing. Because I couldn't be silent and cast that spell.
That's true. Right. So the hall, we'll say, well, if you look at this thing right now, the hallway is silent. You would cast that spell, actually, the way it would work, because of how small the radius is. You can cast that spell, but as soon as you do, the effect of that spell is going to encompass where you are if you cast it into that hallway. I'll let you rethink that plan if you wanted to, but yeah, because as it stands, it's just the one, two, like the top row of 5-foot squares are unaffected right now. The only one that you would be able to see to cast that spell into is right past the secret door, which would end up affecting those.
But it's just that robe figure, and who do you bring in? Another ogre, or?
There's 3 ogres in the robe figure.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe, all right. I guess I will rethink that. I'll just run up to the robe figure and swing at him too. He's -1.
Yeah. Yes, -1.
Nope.
Okay. You see from out of the back corner of your eye, you see a duplicate of the robe figure run up to where the robe figure is, and takes a swipe at the robe figure while saying, "How dare you impersonate me?" Yeah. So that is what is going to happen. So he is going to take that swipe and try and hit this guy and miss. But he does do that, and we're going to take a reaction because now it's going to be their turn. But we're going to take a reaction for each of the ogres. See how believable this is. All right. So, yeah, they're going to continue fighting who they're fighting, but you can see that they are a little bit confused. So, the rogue figure is set upon by Baltana right now, as well as Dagmar. They are both involved with fighting this cleric. So the cleric looks at the dwarf and is going to attempt. What's your armor class is 1, right?
Me?
No, Dagmar.
Sorry.
Dagmar, your armor class is 1. Dagmar, your armor class is 1. That is a question. Dagmar, push to talk, man.
I didn't break
All
it.
right. Well, I'm going to pretend that his armor class is 1.
Sorry about that.
Your armor class is 1, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yes. All right. All right. So this cleric, he touches you and mutters a phrase. Make a saving throw against magic, please. Or don't.
Okay, no problem. Give me a second. Sorry. Easily 19.
Okay. So what ends up happening is you feel, damn it. God, I suck. My dice suck tonight. Yeah, so you feel pain shoot up you, and you're gonna lose 3 hit points, which would have been a lot worse had you failed that. As he hits you with a cause serious wounds.
How?
He touched you and muttered words.
Touch.
That's what he was doing. Attempted to hit you. He hit you. Caused serious wounds. You made your saving throw, so you're getting 3 points of damage instead of 6.
I think that was Al.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he said how.
Ow. Ow.
All right. So the chief ogre, the big ogre that Silric was engaged in, opens his mouth to scream, but you can't hear anything coming out of it. All you see is his club coming down. Whew. Oh, fuck me. Well, not me, but you.
I have a headache. Sorry.
As you can't even hear your bones crack. As his club connects with you, and you're going to end up taking 10 points of damage.
Okay.
The one is going to I'm sorry. Little backtrack here. As Freudrich the Doppelganger hits the big one, the one that is fighting Silric. I have to let them do their thing too. Even though he looks like an ogre attacking him, you can see like blood dripping off of his hands as he connects. All right, back to the regular order of things. So the one that one of them is going to attack Baltana.
Yep.
And your armor class is, I'm sorry,
2.
2. Oop. Ouch.
Would an armor class of 1 help? Because I can make myself smaller.
No. You're going to take 3 points of damage as you get sideswiped by the club.
Okay. Ow.
And the other one is going to attack Squidder, Cutbait, whose armor class is 4.
Mm-hmm. Was it? Is it 4? Wait, I've got a hat now, and now it's 3. Oh, ho, ho, mon ami. Good luck.
Oh, the hat. Yes, the hat. All right, well, that is a hit.
Boo.
And you are going to take 4 points of damage.
Now I'm still standing.
All right. So that is the round.
Mm-hmm.
Next round, somebody roll a d6.
Who's feeling lucky?
Three.
All right, I rolled a 2.
Yeah, well.
So we'll just go Baltana.
Okay, here we go. I rolled a 18, 19. Okay, that would hit.
Okay.
It's a
And you were
-1,
attacking.
correct?
Yes, and you're attacking the robed figure.
Yes.
All right,
I am.
roll your damage.
My damage would be 8 points of damage.
Okay. Next is sorry. Next is Squidder.
All right, I am going to. It's like I've got my sword out, but yeah, we need some backup on this. I am going to make a run for the outside of a room, outside of a circle. Presumed outside of a circle.
All right, where are you running to? Tell me where you're running.
Let's see. This is room 405.
Nope, 407.
Oh, we're still in 407. Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
over to I'm trying to get to the angled hallway.
Okay. As soon as you get right in the entrance of, as soon as you get like a little bit down the hallway, and then you can hear your footsteps.
Mm-hmm. All right. And can I be clanking my cowbell the whole time?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but it's like And then
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I'll take it.
all right.
To me,
So
my fellow goats.
the goats come.
Yes.
The goats like wander in. You see them wander in from 405. Like from the direction of 405. They just wander in.
All right.
Just that's what they do.
Take your time.
All right. So these goats, real quick. Find the goat. All right. Okay, so these goats are going to have 16 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because as you grow, so do your goats.
Yes.
All right, so the goats are materialized. Next is uh,
You're roboting out there a little bit, Steve.
so you are
We're having some connectivity issues here, Steve.
okay. Who's
Oh,
having connectivity?
I can hear you guys now.
okay. Yeah, you
All right.
were like breaking up pretty bad there, Steve.
Yeah, I'm having a little some issues over here too. I don't know what's going on. So if I cut out, that's what's happening. Or if you see me drop, that's what's happening.
All right. So we just summoned the goats in the hallway. Now it is Silric's turn.
Okay. I'll spit a glob of blood on the floor and continue to go after the biggest of the ogres.
Armor class 4.
That is a hit, but it
All right.
does 5 points of damage.
All right. Okay, and then Dagmark.
Okay, describe the situation to me again, because like I said, I was
Okay.
kind of cutting out.
All right, so you have Silric is fighting this silent battle against the biggest ogre there, right?
Right, and I'm up against the robe guy still.
So you and Baltana are up against the rogue guy, and Squidder had retreated into the bottom hallway, and you could see goats emerging from that area. So that's
Excellent
basically
move.
what's going on right now.
This robe guy, can I see what he looks like? I mean, is he like a monster type person, or what is
Oh
he?
no, he's a human. You can tell because you've been like sparring with him. He has a plate. He's wearing plate mail and has a shield that he's been using, and he's awful fucking hard to hit.
Cool.
And
Then,
obviously, he's cast a couple of spells. One of them is the silence that you at this point realize is moving with Silric. And then also he cause serious wounds on you. That was the last thing he did actually.
right. I just wanted to make sure what species he was. I'm going to cast Hold Person. He needs to. His save is at -2,
Okay.
and it's save versus spells.
Okay. So
Wait, didn't Dagmark throw a silence on him?
No, I changed, and because of the layout of the room, I changed and just ran up and swung at him.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
right, so he fails his saving throw as you
He's
shout
held for 9 turns.
Petrificus totalis. Congratulations, you just cast a transphobic hold person spell.
I'm sure I probably say something. Clamps of Morden.
Okay. All right. He is held. This guy is held. And which means that the big guy, Freudrich, is going to pivot. He sees him go down like that, and is going to help out. Well, one of the other ogres is currently not fighting anyone because Squidder bailed.
Oh. To summon goats.
Okay, so he again like tears into this ogre. Jesus Christ. And like you can see the ogre like gets hit by, I don't know how it looks like he's being punched, but obviously something else is happening because you can see like scratch marks coming out like from this ogre. Because it's kind of weird, and like I said, it's practical effects. So it looks a little cheesy, but yeah, the ogre howls a silent scream. And now it's their turn. So the cleric is held as the chief turns upon Silric with his armor class 0 and misses. The one is going to try and hit Baltana. Armor class Baltana, sorry.
2. And everybody wants to touch me.
That's a miss. And then Freudrich. What is Freudrich's armor class? Freudrich. Doppelgangers do not have great armor class. Freudrich gets it back though. Well, he gets back at Freudrich. Yikes.
Oof. And the Frederick is toast.
Yeah, he gets smashed, and it's one of those slow motion, like Mike Tyson's punch out things where you see his head whip around before his neck does.
Oh.
Okay, now somebody roll a d6.
Four.
This one for you, Flo.
All right,
Oops.
I rolled a 1. So
Alright. We'll take that.
Yeah.
let's go. Baltana.
Yes. And we are going to roll, and that is.
Now you're trying to hit armor class 4 if you're trying to hit one of the ogres.
I'm hitting the. Yeah, if he's being held. Yeah. Armor class 4, you said?
Yes.
I'm going to go after the big ugly. That would hit.
Okay.
And the damage would be a whopping 8 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Dagmark, what are you doing?
Oh, there's still 3 ogres, right?
Yep. So there's a big one that Silric is currently engaged with. There is one that Baltana has been wailing on Baltana, who finally turned around and laid into him. And then there's one that is fighting. It looks like it's fighting itself, more or less, a shorter version of itself.
The one that's fighting Baltana is probably the closest to me, so that's the one I'm going to turn around and hit, or try to hit.
Yeah, as you turn around and run toward the.
Ooh, I miss.
Yeah, and maybe it's because you run into the area of silence and like your footsteps stop, and it
throws
just
me off.
Yeah. All right, Silric.
I'm continuing to fight the big guy.
All right, armor class 4.
Nat 1.
Okay. So coming around the bend, we'll just roll a D3. 1. Going after the chief is the goats. So goat 1 hits and goat 2 hits. So both goats come crashing around, bleeding, and the bleeding stops as they pass through the silence. And the ram attack, you each get 1 ram attack, which has a holy crap.
All right.
And it has to save versus twice. Oh, so yeah, so they come just ramping around, and they both like hit him, pop, pop, and he goes flying. He goes flying back 10 feet, smashes into the wall, and crumples into a heap. You could see the birds tweeting around his head.
Oh.
All right. Which brings us to Squidder.
Yes. Well, I am going to go attack the man in the robes then, I think.
Man in the robes is held.
I don't care. But I am going to take a swing at him.
Okay.
Because you know what? He's causing me a lot of trouble. And that is a 17, which is not a hit on a -1, I guess. But what is it? Wait. Oh. 19 plus 1, that's 18. Nope, not a hit, but that's all right.
All right. So the ogre that just got body slammed or goat slammed stands up wobbly, and that's all it can do. The one attacking Baltana misses. And then the one the one on Frederick is going to turn around. And he can't because Dagmar cut out. Guess he's going to attack Frederick. And hits. And Frederick is in bad shape. All right. So that's them. Somebody roll a d6.
Oh. Hold on. Ooh, 5.
I rolled a 4. All right.
Okay.
All right. So, Baltana, what are you doing?
Hitting the big ugly again.
Okay.
I hit because it's still a 4, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I did 4 points of damage.
All right. All right. Dagmark, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and hit that ogre again.
Okay. The one that was attacking Baltana?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's its armor class?
4.
Oh, yeah, I hit it easily.
All right. Damage.
3 points of damage.
All right. All right. Now the goats go to town. Oh, well, we'll do the goats last. Sirik. So the one you are fighting gets body slammed out of the silent area.
All right, I'll continue after him.
All right. So Sirik runs to the north to pursue this other ogre, and as he does, you can hear that it would be Squidder. You can hear yourself as
Yes.
you're down there. Oh no, you're not. You went after the cleric. Never mind.
Ah.
I'm lying. Okay, so Sirik, roll your damage. Now you're all kind of like in this area of silence.
Roll my damage or roll to hit him?
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Got ahead. You got ahead of you.
All right, that is a hit. That is 8 points of damage.
Okay. Tell me how this one dies as the sword, your sword screams in glee.
So yeah, Silric charges down, leaps over the goat, and plunges the sword into the ogre's chest.
I'm gonna start looking at Silric and wondering when he got so bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
You got that damn sword.
I know.
The sword is screaming in my ears constantly.
All right. So yeah, that one's down. So there are 2 more left. Squidder, what are you doing?
Let's see. Do I need, it's like, to activate the skull's poison effect, do I actually have to be able to say something aloud, or can I just kind of
You
will
can do
it?
whatever you want. It's at will.
Oh, well, then in that case, I'm poisoning the hell out of a cleric.
Okay. Okay, so the cleric.
Sorry, guys.
Look up the cleric's saving throw real quick. Saving throw against. Okay. All right, and the goats go charging. Well, they use their charge, so they are going to turn on the next one, which is the one fighting Baltana.
Okay.
That's a hit. And that's a miss.
No.
So one goat connects. It takes a chomp out of an ogre. For a couple points of damage. The other one misses, and then Frederick, who's been sitting there battling this fucking ogre all on his own, hits it again, but not as impressively. He is starting to really look bad. Frederick is.
Mm.
All right, so this one takes a swipe at Frederick and misses, and then the one fighting Baltana is going to hit Baltana, who is going to take 8 points of damage from the
Ouch.
club.
Baltana looks a little beat up.
And then if somebody would kindly roll a d6.
And I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Ah.
So, all right, so the doppelganger is not hit. Oh, but Baltana takes another hit. Sorry.
That's
You're taking 4 points of damage.
4 points.
Yep. Now it's what are you doing, Baltana? Are you gonna take that from an ogre?
No, I'm not. Give me a sec. I'm going to attempt to swing and hit. And this one. And that would be a critical fail.
Okay.
No.
Dag, what are you doing? So there's still 2 ogres standing.
The one that me and Baltana are fighting is still up, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to swing on. Then.
Okay.
That would be a miss.
Okay. Silric.
All right, so Baltana and Dagmar, I'm going to go help those guys out.
Okay.
Still
Floor.
Still 4?
Yep. As a wave of cold runs down your arms, invigorating your bloodlust.
Blood. Blood makes the grass grow.
That was a miss.
Okay. And Squidder.
Let's see. And I am going to poison the other ogre. Or can I? It's like, do I have to wait for the skull to recharge on poisoning?
Oh. At will.
Okay. Poison an ogre.
Which one?
The weakest looking one.
They both look pretty much the same. So there's one fighting Frederick, and there's
the one that
so-
Frederick's going after.
okay. So you're going to cast poison.
Mm-hmm. With an extra dose of dye.
Okay. All right.
You can do this sort of thing when you're a creature of chaos.
Okay. So the ogre that is fighting Frederick kind of turns greener.
Alright.
And you could see him kind of he looks a little wonky. You can see him like kind of if he were a cat, he would be hawking up a hairball.
Oh, that's a
And he
miss.
throws up a little bit in his mouth. Finally, the goat. Well, Let's see if the doppelganger Fordrick can press his advantage, which he can.
Oh,
And grabs another couple of hit points off of him.
ah,
I mean, Fordrick is pretty beat up. Like, he looks pretty
Oh.
bloody. He's definitely taking one for the team. All right, and then goats.
doing okay.
All right, so one of the goats hits and one misses.
Oh,
And it manages to bite the one that it was biting before, which is the one that the rest of everyone is fighting. So, all right. I forgot who had that initiative that round. Was it me or was it you?
You had it because I rolled a 1.
Okay. So somebody roll D6.
Not it.
yeah. Hold on. 4.
3. Bring it on home, Dagmar.
Okay.
Me? Okay, there's just that one, or that ogre, right, that I'm fighting.
There's 2 ogres.
There's still 2 ogres? Okay, well, I'm
There's
going to keep
one-
fighting the one I've been fighting.
Okay.
And I miss.
All right. Baltana.
Yes, indeed. He is hit and 5 points of damage.
All right. Now we're starting to whittle him down.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Silric.
All right. Still fighting an ogre. I hit that one for 6.
Okay. What's your name? Squidder.
Let's see. I'm done poisoning people. I'm going to take a swing at the ogre that's been attacking Wolf Roderick.
Okay.
Oof. And that is a 17, so that should let me kick anything up to an armor class 0.
And it is an armor class 4, so you're fine.
All right. Well, then, with a longsword plus 1, that takes us to 7.
All right. Doppelganger will also attack that one and hit as it goes down under the practical effect clause of the ogre. And then we have the 2 goats, which are harrying the other one. Again, one hits, one misses. Whittling this one guy down again. All right. It is his turn. And he is going to make a morale check. And that ogre turns and starts to run toward the secret door.
Oh no.
So that's its move. It's going to pivot and start running. It leaps over the frozen body of the cleric, the rogue figure, and starts to run out the door. So if somebody would give me a D6, we'll break out the chase rules so everyone make a con roll. Just kidding.
Rolled a 4.
All right. I also rolled a 4.
Rollies, I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 2.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh,
Again,
Yeah.
bring it on home. I'm gonna call on Dagmark because I just in case he like drops out.
Thanks. Still is not me. I missed again.
oh,
All right, Phil Collins. Baltano.
I rolled a natural 20.
All right. Roll your damage.
That would be 5 points of damage.
All right.
nice.
All right, Silric.
So bloodthirsty.
That is a miss, barely.
All right. Squidder.
All right. I take a swing. Let's see. And ooh, 17. That's a hit.
All right. Roll your damage.
All right. D over D. Yes.
6.
Yep.
All right. Oh, no, I can't track that anymore. There we go. All right. So the 2 goats are going. The doppelganger is kind of like taking a breather. And finally, a goat leaps over y'all, weaves in and out between you, and just jumps and grabs onto its butt with its teeth and just chomps in, and the ogre just collapses in a heap in the hallway silently because Silric's there. And that was the big encounter in room 407.
Oh,
Whoop, whoop.
all right. Well, next we'll have to figure out what to do with this frozen clerk. Make him into fish sticks.
Yes, you do have a frozen cleric that's still there.
Well,
What
let's
are
take
you
his
thinking of doing?
let's take his weapons and shield off of him and his armor too. First things
Okay.
first.
All right. Well,
He's held for 9 turns.
yeah. So he is he is wearing plate armor, human sized,
Okay.
that radiates magic, and he also has a shield that also radiates magic.
Good magic or bad magic?
Pretty good magic.
All right.
As you are rolling this cleric for his goods, he has a pouch with, hold on, 200 gold
Nice.
and a black scarab
Ooh.
with the letters TZGY engraved in the carapace.
Ziggy Stardust.
He also has on his person a potion of extra healing,
Mhm.
a potion of speed. So I guess he's a big Motorhead fan.
Let's see. I don't need to be moving too fast because I'm a bard. Who wants a boost? Of it. Potion.
So the shield's a +2 shield.
I'm gonna get AC4. Am I the lowest or the highest among us right now?
You have this you have AC3 because of your hat. and you probably have the shittiest armor class. Maybe Baltana, but Baltana can't carry a shield.
Can
No.
bards carry shields?
Can bugs get? I don't remember. I've never.
I'm
That
trying to
looks like a
imagine
joke.
carrying a shield
looks-
while playing a bagpipe.
Yeah, you know what? This is getting clunky. I'm going to just forego the shield here, and we'll hand that over to Timpani whenever Timpani comes running around again.
What about Dagmark? Dagmark can use shield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could, but I mean, can Timpani use a shield? I don't even remember. What class is she?
Ranger.
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 Yeah, she could use a shield.
Bards
Ranger,
cannot use shields. Oh, do you want to sign us off while we're doing the boring stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can loot the room later. So there you go.
Yeah.
So thanks for participating in yet again the deadliest
Meh.
level of this dungeon. And thanks for listening to the deadliest level of this dungeon. And we'll be back hopefully next week with a full contingent of heroes and villains.
More or less.